Had a good rest last night and I'm now full of beans. What about you?
This is a dance-off, apparently. Hi everybody, welcome back to my time at Sandrock, episode 83 with me, Sid. And if you'd have asked me when I started this marathon, back when I was, back when I was recording this as a quick and easy series just to do while I was getting myself away on holiday. If you'd have said there's going to be 80 odd episodes, oh hello, I know you're a good builder. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really, we're definitely here. So, dance off. Okay. So, did anybody else put any of these little trees in, or was it just Muggins here? Because I know the ones I put in. Wow, this is a place. Is it me, or is it getting greener every day? See, no, we can install more things. But, okay. So it is just Muggins here doing it. I don't know about this dance-off thing. But I think we're kind of stuck following the storyline for a little bit because we don't have any main storyline quests going on right now. So let's see about some work. Keep the money coming in after all. Right, what we got? Organic ceramic sheets. We'll take that one. I think we should be able to do that. Chromium, yeah, we'll have that one. Nope. Then we'll do that one. That will keep me busy for a while. That was not what I actually intended to do. So let's go over to see Hugo and confirm.
Thank you.
And then I actually don't have any hardwood planks. That's surprising.
Let's go sand fishing sometimes.
That's right. I need to put that in the museum. That needs to go in the clothing box actually, but I need to get rid of something if I'm going to do that. Probably let's get rid of one of them. Keep that. That can sell if we can get rid of it. Keep that. That's for Elsie, for giftage, and hardwood planks. I think it's this one, isn't it? Hardwood planks. Add. No, it can't be. How? Hardwood plank. Oh, right. Let me just craft. I think it's the quality of them that's the issue. Make me 10 on 2 machines. There we go. And if that don't work, then of course we're going to have to go and use this, which I've got the fluorite. So let's see what we get out first. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I use the fluorite. There's every possibility that we're going to get more better quality ones, but let's go and sort this out. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you have no commission. Okay. So a lot of conversation talk. Okay, and off we go. Go. That has got to be the most knowing stare. You do realise your baby's wandering, crawling around up at the top of the stairs here with no supervision, don't you? And there we go. Anybody who is actually a parent with a young child, that is not a good example. Anyway, let's 1 hour and 59 before the dance off. Let me run into a tree. Okay, well, I've got nothing else to do other than wait for the dance off. Ooh. Right, look at that. Look at the moves. Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the game to advance now, aren't we? So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I've brought the Game Boy over, and I think I can get that now. Need 50 for those. Got a lot of money for that one. Projector lamp. Okay. There's a lot of things I could donate. I mean, you know, if you come over, maybe we should actually just have a look at like daggers and stuff. Maybe just to get the numbers up. But I mean, I suppose in theory even that could maybe. Don't know. That child's got the largest head. Anyway, I did have a go at the little dance off. Won a couple of rounds. It's dance thing, but you know, with a keypad rather than floor pad. Needless to say, not that it's a mini game. It's pretty much exactly what you would expect from a mini game. Oh, we can come in here though and harvest. Gives me some rose willows, but which means I can make more of the. So I think I should. Let me just see whether we can make another large Yakmor sculpture. So just as a stupid thing, let's go and see whether I can install a large Yakmor sculpture. Maybe it's not just me doing it, because I just... Oh no, there are still some hanging around up there. For a beautiful day for bureaucracy. Whatever you say, Bergie boy. Oh, I can't install a large one there. Where can I install a large sculpture then? Possibly up around the church. Oh my, I've just wasted a whole load of materials. Who are these? I don't know. I haven't got either of those. No. Yeah, I haven't got them. I think I'm stuck. I think that is largely useless. I think the best I can do with that is sell it. That's annoying. Took a lot of resources to make that. Bet you're not even open now either, are you? No, of course not. Okay, let's get to the next day, see what the world brings us, shall we? And yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I've skipped today. I've done a few jobs, but yeah, there's something about our greenification things. Maybe I should take a look around. Which means I'm probably going to get whisked over to other places to look at pretty graphics. I think we can safely say that we've greenified. It's a very pretty game.
Hey!
Oh, everything looks truly wonderful. I never imagined our town being so beautiful again. Thank you all for the help. Certainly. You all know that as well as anyone. Well, I thank you for your modesty. I hope after this you'll have a bit of time to rest. To stop and smell the roses, so to speak.
Nice! Then, our work is done! And it's time to disband Operation Flowergate once and for all.
No way. Plan till I die, Minister Bergie boy. Plan till I die.
Oh, I mean, sure. We'll come up with some new organization when the need comes. But I think we've flowered this town up as far as it'll go.
I hate to admit it.
You know, the new landscaping does call for constant upkeeping.
We've gotta be prepared. Emergency meeting at the Flower Cave. Stat! Bergie boy.
Okay.
Those two? Yeah, me too. You know, I'm just real glad the whole plan went off without a hitch. Not so surprising considering all the wonderful people that worked on this. Coming from Highwind, I'm really surprised at the concentration of talented people in this. And look at you! You've really shaped up into quite the Sandrock legend. Although, maybe I should have seen it coming. Even when we were kids, you'd be so reliable. Remember when we used to snag honey out of beehives? If you didn't always stand watch for the bee swarm, our faces might look a bit different right now. Oh, really?
Well, everyone gets their start somewhere.
I was trying to give you credit. But sure, I lost count of how many times we had to scrounge together pocket change to get you that lotion with the picture of the bee on it. Oh, be careful! Pain-relieving ointment. That was it.
Sounds like you two got into all sorts of trouble growing up.
Hey, is it me? Or is Big Tree on Mount Roxand looking a bit...
Mama Tree!
Let's head over and check it out.
Okay, so this is cutscene central.
Well, Model, we've done it.
Ah,
Oh, if you could see our boy now.
he's not so much of a boy anymore, is he?
Hey, Pa. Looks like others also noticed.
Hello, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Okay, so the tree's green as well, which is
You
good.
saved the tree.
Looks just like it did 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
A scientific miracle! A miracle performed by us! And natural healing.
I'm not even sure
Oh.
anymore.
I know. You worked very hard to make this happen. You didn't have to, but I am eternally grateful.
And this is when he reveals he's a wizard.
Being here with you guys
Oh,
for so
okay.
long, this became our struggle too.
Wow, I'd forgotten what this view could...
Hmm.
My ma used to take me up here from time to time. After her disappearance, this tree died, and I never wanted to come up here again. But I guess everything turned out for the best.
Martel would have been very proud of what you accomplished, Zeke. Nearly 70 years of history has all led to this.
This is only the beginning. We made Sandrock green again. We can do anything.
Hey, Pa. Pa? Pa? Pa, are you all right?
Yeah.
Sorry. The journey up here.
Glad you're all right.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm still fit as a fiddle.
Brr. Do you all feel that? Suddenly got a bit nippy up here.
A wind blows. A gentle wind that once would have prophesied ruin.
Oh, what's that?
Hey, that's... Got caught in the leaves. Could have gone...
What is it?
It's Ma's letter from your scrapbook. The one that got blown. Pa, we can put it back when we get home.
No.
Okay.
If I've known.
Okay. What?
She wanted me to take you, Zeke, and ride down to High Wind.
What?
If you're reading this letter, I bet my life on Sandrock and lost. I failed
Oh.
Akil. I failed Theo. I failed Sandrock. And worst of all, I failed you.
That's a
Mort.
big belt. I just realised how.
We've lost too many good people, and now there are none left. But our story doesn't have to end like this. Take
Okay.
Zeke east. Find a new life. Survive. I haven't lost everything if I know that you've made it. I can rest easy knowing you're safe. So please don't throw your life away
Okay.
chasing this foolish woman's fool. Let Sandrock go.
Ah, but they didn't, you see. And
You...
Would you have gone?
I would have. I came here a traveler, like everyone back then. I only stayed because of her. She inspired many of us. Her dream became our dream, and I loved her. More than life itself, I would have done anything. When she disappeared, I couldn't believe it. Why would I? She spent months in that desert every year. I believed she would return, so... No, I did not read the letter. You carried the torch for her to me, without question, and nearly met the same fate.
Hey, Ma's spirit was stronger than her body could ever be. She gave us hope when there was none. Her memory kept us all alive, kept us fighting. There was only one thing she loved more. It was you and me.
ah, well, We're starting to wrap everything. What's that? Bluegrass. Well, not the music, of course.
You all were right. It is quite a view.
The wind's picking up. Come on, Mort. Let's get you down the mountain before you catch a cold.
If it's all right, I'd like to stay a little longer.
I've got him. You all go on.
Okay. And...
All right. Maybe better give him some space.
Don't stay up here too long, all right?
Look at us. A couple of old fools.
Pretty good. For a couple of fools.
There might be a small cat rattling at my door.
Her dream. It came true after all.
All because of one stubborn old man.
Right. Oh,
Hey,
God's grief, not
You
more.
think that was Martel's spirit who sent Mort the letter just now?
Well,
It's nice knowing that some of the things are not always as they seem. That in my book, both Mort and Martel are both heroes, more than ever. Everyone will want to know the truth. But for now, let's just give them some peace. Good. Now let's all get back to our greener...
Oh, great. So you dumped me out here. Typical. I had a job to do and they just dumped me in the middle of bloody nowhere. Did they give him a taxi fare? No. But I've still got to catch the taxi. So, what I was actually trying to do in our greener Sandrock, before we got rudely interrupted and dragged off, I've not checked my mail, done that. So grab you and let's have a look. From Qui. Oh, a relic bag, okay. So I'll put that wasted statue, I'll put it there. So it wasn't wasted after all. Relic box. Boop. Now I should have the boards so we can go and satisfy that. And then we're kind of waiting for the next thing. Wait, don't you walk and run away from me, Matt? Yes. There's a coincidence, there you go, I wanted to give you. And it looks like...
So long, partner.
Alright, and it looks like we've still got a mission to complete those little statues, should we wish to, although, to be honest, not too bothered. Anyway, let's see what the world brings. I'm going to see how long I've been recording, and I'll be back in a moment. Oh, and I suppose we should also put those away. So we should have a Grand Theatre piece, and it just goes in the wood box, doesn't it? I think. Yes, it does. Right. Yeah, I'll see what I've been recording and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, got the last of the building quests done. We are very close to finishing. I believe there are 3 main quest line pieces left. I'm not entirely sure.
Thank you.
100% what we'll... oops, sorry, I've got a small ginger cat eating on the because they like to hang around me. I've had to put a bowl of dry cat food on the window next to my desk so they can sit there and munch while they're with me, which is somewhat distracting. Anyway, we've got a civil grinder. I'm making this, which needs some manganese steel gears. I need 3 manganese steel gears, but I didn't have enough manganese steel. So I've currently got a whole load of manganese steel going, and I think if I go down to manganese steel gears, I can make one. So we're going to have to wait for more of the manganese steel to come out. This also requires, to do the upgrade, I also require 2 manganese steel gears, so I need 5 manganese steel gears, and that will give me more grinding capacity, which I will then look at doing the other things in there. However, we are going to sleep the night away and see what tomorrow brings. Because
Yeehaw! Plenty of work planned for today. Let's root for each other.
Me too. First things first, let's go and... No, I don't... Trudy. Okay, leave some better reading. So this is a mission start for definite. Tomorrow at 6 PM in front of the City Hall. I think we'll be okay back. That's good. And then Pablo is done toiling away in shadow. Come to my studio. Words cannot do it justice. Okay. And we need... Well, let's put away. So that's a relic piece. Nope, there's my thingy. Yeah, there's a small tux cat on the computer next to my knee because he's found that's the warmest place in the house. So yeah, it's I think so. I needed 5 manganese steel gears. Add to queue 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's going to do that. And I suppose we should go and see. I'm presuming it's on the map. Yes, there. Look, and then there's something going on down there as well. All right, we'll swing around Justice first, or whatever that is, and see what's what, and see what missions. But we are getting close. Get back to work, you. Now, is this another interview? Yes.
I've been in contact with the Alliance Council, and I just can't in good faith recommend anything other than the full extent of the law. Transfer to the Atara Maximum Security Prison. You betrayed us, and have shown no sign of remorse. I will contact the authorities and organize the transport.
I accept all punishment, Trudy, and will abide accordingly.
Then, I will keep you informed of the date of your departure. I just can't understand.
It's no excuse.
Oh.
I did what I believed was right.
But
Most
this
people do.
town, everyone living here, after all you did for us, everything you said in your sermons, you kept us safe. Your guidance. I even trusted you to teach my daughter. I thought...
I truly do.
Please, don't give me that.
No. I was not used.
Okay.
I was betrayed. My actions were my own, and I am no one's puppet. I will face all the consequences with dignity.
Well, thank you for your cooperation.
You were a patsy. These words I have been taken for a fool. This I realize now more than ever. I truly thought Duvos wanted the same thing as me. That they were on the right side of history. But their actions do not correlate to the proclamations they gave me. Recently, I have been grasping at something. Anything. That would validate my actions since I have been in Sandrock. The more I searched, the more I came to only one truth. There was nothing. My handlers were simply telling me what they wanted me to believe. I must have been simply a diversion. If I could have pushed everyone out of Sandrock, then Duvos could excavate the ruins in secrecy. My arrest threw a proverbial wrench into the works. It appears to have pushed their hand. I was then left to rot. They never cared about me. They never cared about my ideals. I was a fool. When I was of age, I left to study.
Oh, this is very long.
My family were believers in the light, and I dreamed of spreading the word. I always feared the day of calamity. Feared the light being extinguished once more. I quickly befriended Matilda. She was older than me, working as a tutor in the guided study sessions. I remember she was kind, understanding. Whenever I disagreed with the doctrine of the church, she listened. Later, I started to feel that the teachings were not enough. The Church of the Light has an unwavering trust in people above all else. It's the individual people that got the human race through the Age of Darkness. This is why you see Sandrock being somewhat loose with Age of Corruption technology. I am somewhat more pessimistic about human nature. Allowing humans freedom to pursue their vanities is what led to the day of calamity.
It's a very dark moral
Those around
point,
me
isn't
in the
it?
church did not take the teaching seriously. Even the deacon. It was as if they had forgotten the sins of our forefathers.
So is a zealot.
During my studies, I became depressed. I drifted further from the teachings, became isolated, and found myself more. Everything I heard aligned with my beliefs. They wanted structure. They wanted to ensure no one else ever lost their lives. They wanted to ensure the safety of humanity. I see now in retrospect. Matilda used my grief against me. She was conditioning me. She must have told an agent of my wavering faith. And God, well, I was studying DOS. I am a child of the lost city.
Sorry,
Our existence was always a delicate balance.
Okay.
Being a town skirting the border of the... As I went to study in Madi, I bid my hometown farewell.
Okay.
Though kept in regular contact. It may surprise you that I took part in many of the onboarding activities and was a strong advocate for the church school. It seems strange to reflect on that. During my studies, DOS was attacked by a creature from the peripheries.
Okay.
It happened overnight, without warning. Everyone in town was killed. My parents. You cannot imagine it. My entire town destroyed by a monster in the blink of an eye. Just thinking about what my people went through. When the news was announced at school, I felt everyone's eyes on me. They were fixed, filled with an empty pity. I fell into a trance, simply glided through the halls, unable to process what had happened. I needed to talk, to confront it. Where were the Rangers, or the Civil Corps? How did we not see it coming? How could the Alliance let this happen? The questions burned into my mind. I sought answers, but people avoided me. Said I was too intent. Within a week, people were laughing again, enjoying themselves. They'd all forgotten already. Countless lives lost, yet they returned to their lives again as if nothing had happened. Everyone simply avoided me further, except for Matilda. She listened. I fell into the darkness. I sunk into the questions that were burning on my tongue. How could the Alliance let this happen? How are we allowing the sins of our forefathers leave us in ruin? How could the Free City simply abandon us? I expected a rescue. I expected the Rangers to search and destroy that monster from the peripheries, but no. They saw it as a lost cause and moved on. My family were not even buried. They were left there for the wilds to consume. It was then that my heart was blackened to the Alliance, that my thoughts started to drift. I was vulnerable. I was lost. I was found by Matilda and led astray. She would encourage me to think independently, to question myself. She said my fears were valid, and that I was a fiercely independent thinker. And while she did not agree with me, she valued my beliefs. I now believe she was taking note of my doubts, and behind closed doors crafting a narrative that reciprocated my beliefs. A narrative she then passed on to handlers. It was no mere coincidence that I was sold a beautiful vision of Duvos. I should have seen this sooner, but I was blinded by their words. It answered all of my questions. It appears so.
Okay.
All that I took for Duvos ideals were simply my own being reflected back to me. In that light, what I have done to Sandrock is unforgivable. It is only now that the blinds have been pulled back. I must face my actions head-on. I still believe that we as a species need to control our desires to pursue unfettered technology. DOS must not happen again. However, that does not excuse what I did.
Blah, blah, blah.
I have wronged. Thank you for coming to see me all this time.
Well, interesting. And it's one of those moral conundrums where I sincerely doubt that anybody in the history of the world who has been doing evil deeds or things that are in some way wrong have ever intended to. They probably believed they were doing right for the most part. But anyway, let's go into Pablo's parlor and see what this...
Darling, you're here. I knew you'd remember. I've already finished designs for 2 collections. I'll give you a sneak preview. I designed 2 sets of clothing, some formal wear and swimwear. I've made more than 10 sets for each design. The scene, a rapidly changing Sandrock. Blooming flowers, celebrations all around. The people, still dressed in their boring clothes. We need some aesthetics. We lack diversity. We need a I never thought this day would come.
Okay.
But I finally think the time is right. I am going to... Yes, a fashion show.
So...
As I was drawing them, I could picture it. The lights, the gasping faces, the stunning designs, and me at the back, needling the final touches on a hypnotizing piece. It will be a 2-day affair, each day focusing on one series. This was, I am hesitant to admit, in fact Trudy's idea. She was more than supportive and believed one day to simply be too... Now, what else is... First of all, clothing production. I am but the designer. Ha! I can see your expression. No, I do not need you to make them. Now, the issue of the venue. Trudy believes that the show could bring in tourists and offered to host it outside the city hall. But with Trudy's support, honestly, Heidi's already made a diagram for you. You're quite the go-getter, aren't you? Well, I just have to prepare the clothes, organize the... Believe me, Sandrock...
Right. So it appears that we are going to be making things. What do we need? Popular wood boards and plastic shell. I think we should be able to manage that. I'm trying to think where to get poplar from.
About what we talked about yesterday.
Oh no.
Thinking.
Look, there's the builder. Come join us.
Well, you know how I've been helping out at the moisture farm.
Okay.
But with the greenification of Sandrock almost complete, I'm going to have more free time. So, I was thinking, maybe it's time for me to start something of my own. I want to settle down in Sandrock, just like you, but I'm still not sure what that Mian told me to follow my dreams and do what my heart desires. You know, I've always had a passion for tending to various plants in the garden since I was so... A business, huh? Like a shop, perhaps? But what should I sell? Potted plant?
That's perfect. You know, I've always wanted to be a shop owner too. When I was a kid, I used to dream of opening a bakery or a florist shop. Funny how life turned out. I became a builder like the rest of my family. While I might not be skilled at growing plants, I love having them to decorate my house. I'm sure there are more people like me in Sandrock, so I think that's a...
I see. Selling
Okay.
flowers makes sense. It's easier than dealing with just gardening tools, which I have to import and find storage space for. But with flowers, I can grow them myself. Perhaps Zeke would even let me use a plot in his moisture farm. But how can I afford to rent a shop? I know I could ask my family for support as a last resort, but I'd prefer to figure it out on my own. Really? Really? You're the best!
Yep.
Now, let's think about the location. The main street doesn't, and if we set up too far from the town center, it might be inconvenient for people.
I have a balcony in front of my workshop that's currently free to use, but it's not big enough for a...
What if we just set up a flower display rack?
Ah, a display rack with it'll look lovely
Guess
on my
who's gonna
balcony
get
and
to
provide
make
some extra
that?
shopping space. By the way, I still have some extra funds left after donating to the Sandrock.
Thank you. But what the build...
But it's just that I'd really love to be a part of this. I mean, I told you I dreamed of opening a shop when I was a kid, and I wasn't joking. I just never got the chance. That's why I want to invest in... And I could help you with whatever you need help with.
I see. Of course. I'd love to be business partners with you, Mia.
Really?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Nia. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Well, that's all right. We'll figure out the planting part together.
Uh,
I thought so too.
But Nia...
How about we put your name first? Because it's small and cute. Plus, people will immediately know it belongs to you and me.
That's brilliant!
Okay.
I love it!
It's settled then. We have a name and a location. Now I need to prepare some flowers for sale. And of course, the flower display rack. Anything you can help?
Perfect. I'll take care.
Okay,
I can
I'll
do
design
that.
a rest.
And I'll ask around and see what people want to buy.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help.
Goodbye. See you soon.
And just like that, we now have half a dozen things happening. Well, I say just like that. Just like that with, still not quite there with the manganese gears. We could probably do this one though, couldn't we? Yes, okay. Upgrade. Confirm. Pick it up. Take it back in. And we shall place you there. Right. So, I need popular wood boards, 6 popular wood boards, and 3 plastic shelves. Now that's this. So where on earth do we get poplar wood from? Trying to think what it's on the top, isn't it? Okay. However, we also need the plastic shell. I just need 3 of those. Right. To the duck. Alright, not the duck. It was in fact, now I don't think the populars are under here. I think that's the weird stuff. I think populars are back this way. I also don't think they actually look very much like poplar trees. Oh man. So many critters to get past. But it's definitely not that. That's the weird illusion tree. Where were the poplars then? I mean, poplars, if... Ooh, avocado, okay. Poplars that I know would definitely stand out because they're bloody massive. But That's a sandgrass. That's not a choppable tree. It's doing it to me again, isn't it? It's I mean, there's absolutely nothing down here. And I'm fairly certain that I can't chop that down. No. Go away. Well, I'm going to have to go back and figure out where the poplars are, aren't I? Oh, this is infuriating. Right, I'll be back in a moment. So by all accounts, they're in here. Desert poplar. Doesn't look like any poplar I've ever seen. Still, you know what they say about beggars and choosers. Right, so then there's another one there, look. Should I get some of that slate while I'm here? Let's stick on target, on mission. And then find some more wood to chop. There's a nice big one over there. And there's another one over there. A level 49 sand pony. Nope, go away. Right, let's get back to... How many did I need? 6 boards, and I think it was 3 for each. How much have I got? 55. I think it was 3 for each. However, there's a couple of quick, easy ones over there, I think. Famous last words, I think, but you know, let's see. If I can get this one and that one, then that should be enough, and then we can grab a cab home, get those in, and that will take us, I think, roughly to the end of this episode. Which means that the next episode will be episode 84. I still think we have 3 main quest lines items to go. So there could be anywhere between 2 and, depending on how big the quests are, I suppose. There could be quite a sizable amount of this left. I kind of given up trying to second guess what is left of this playthrough, because every time I think we're getting close to the end, it throws me a curveball, and yeah. Right, I will see you back at the ranch. Alright, the last of the grinders is now complete. So let's install that. And I've set the boards running. Let's find this catwalk. Assemble. So we can do you. We can do you. We can do you. So it's just the poplar boards, and we will have to do that next time. But until then, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Bye for now.